This is going to be a tough one. Before we go any further, no, don't worry, I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm approaching it differently. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Approximately 6 months ago, I released a video saying that I was changing everything because I wasn't really happy with the way the channel was going and felt like it needed a complete and total reskin. I'm sitting here before you today because I'm doing it again. Because I am indecisive about life in general. If I seem a little frazzled while I'm making this, it's currently 1 in the morning. I've filmed this like 6 times because I can't figure out exactly what I want to say. But hopefully this is the one that I get it right. God, I hope so, because I really don't want to do this again. I am at a really weird place right now. I'm about to finish up my freshman year of college. And it was one of the greatest years of my life, so I can't figure out why I feel so pointless. Why I feel like I'm just stumbling around waiting for something to happen to me. It's just weird. It's just a mess. I don't know. I just don't know. And that really freaks me out. And recently I had I went on a walkabout, which, you know, that stereotype, not stereotype, that trope, that's a better word for it, where someone just wanders throughout the forest and suddenly discovers themselves. That happened with me. I wandered around campus for about an hour, just listening and looking and thinking, and I realized why I'm feeling like I am and what I need to do about it. I am currently in what I believe is known as a sophomore slump, where sophomores in college, or soon to be sophomores in college, have been going through a whole bunch of things not related to their major, and they're kind of really confused as to why they're here when they're trying to follow their passion, but they haven't been really focusing on their passion in school. And I think that's what's going on with me, is I don't feel like my classes have been giving me enough into the world of film and movies, because that's my passion and that's what I want to do. But for some reason I haven't really focused on it so far. And as far as school goes, there's not really much I can do, because, you know, there's gen ed requirements and everybody has to take them. My next semester is going to be much better. It's going to be I think, taking 3 courses related to my major, and I've only ever taken 1 at a time. And really only one of those was ever about actually making movies. And next semester, 3 of my classes are going to be about that. So I'm much more pleased with that. But I also realized that I have a way to focus on film and to focus on my passion and to really get that side of me out into the world and talk about it. And it's through this. And so the big announcement that all of you who read the title are finally going to be able to hear, it's time for another reboot. Exactly the 6-month deadline that I gave myself. Exactly when that happens, I'm saying, nope, we're going to try this all again. Because it just didn't work the first time. So I sat down, and I had a real hard think about what I wanted to do. And basically, you guys remember my 50 Shades video? That review? That's gonna be one of the main focuses of my channel now, is movie reviews. Because I loved that. That was fantastic. I get to sit down and watch a movie and analyze it and talk about what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. I felt like I was a part of the process. and being able to share my opinions with you about that, that was incredible. I loved that, and I want to do more of that. So I've got a list of a few new series that I want to try out on my phone, just to see what kind of stuff I can get out of it, because I like the idea of series. I like the idea of, if you're looking for something specific on my channel, this is the playlist, the series that you need to go watch. I like that idea, so I'm going to keep that. There's still going to be like, I'm going to keep that. I've never had that before, ever. Man. So, here are a few ideas that I've been bouncing around. There are a few that are set in stone. There are a few that I'm going to try out and see if I can make happen. But I'm going to start off with the ones that are absolutely set in stone. The first is the Full Reviews series. I don't have an official name for any of these, by the way. But I will get more information about that out. He's talking about what everything is actually called. So don't worry. This is... The ideas of the series are set in stone, but the names are not. I'll actually take suggestions for them if you want. But anyway, the Full Reviews is exactly what the 50 Shades of Grey video was. It was extremely edited, extremely focused on one single film, and trying to analyze every single aspect of the film. I wanted to really make it an in-depth sort of look at a single aspect of a single part of the movie, and really just do that, and still have it in the style that I edited the 50 Shades video in. Those are those will be the central focus of the channel, because that's what I really want to bank most of my time on. That being said, I also don't want to focus literally all my time on those single videos, so I'm also going to introduce 2 other series for sure, and 1 other series maybe. We'll see how it goes. There's some stuff I need to figure out about it. The first of the 2 other shows is the return of the favorite, the Know Nothing Quiz. That's going to be a thing. I'm going to make that a constant collaboration thing. It will be focused on films and movie trivia specifically. So, the next one that I want to work out is basically, fundamentals of film, the very basics, then I'll pick a specific category for each person after that. So there's not going to be any more wrestling ones or anything like that. And I'm just jumping straight into the Know Nothing Quiz film edition. And maybe I'll branch out on other stuff occasionally, but for right now, the Know Nothing Quiz is going to be specifically focused on film and the film process. The other one I want to focus on is the Mikey Film School. I am given an absolutely incredible opportunity here at Belmont to really open my eyes to a world that I had only ever scratched the surface of. So I won't really want to relay that to anybody who wants to find out more about it. For those of you who are really this is probably a career that they want to go into, I'm not the person that you're gonna want to go with. I highly recommend the Rocket Jump Film School, because they are fantastic and they are absolutely focused on educating people who want to do this for a living. So I recommend them. My videos will be more about the general audience, the ones who have always had an interest into what goes into filmmaking, but have never really considered it okay, this is what I want to do for a living, and probably never will. But just, hobbyist film enthusiasts or whatever, this will be more of a series geared towards them, is talking about how films are made, why they're made in the way they are, and just general topics in the area of film. And then finally, the tentative one, the one that I'm not so sure will happen, that is going to be a series that I have been thinking about for probably a year now. It's called Takeout Talk. And Takeout Talk is a talk show where we sit down and discuss movies while watching one and eating some takeout from a random restaurant somewhere. I just think that it'll be a really good casual conversation, talking about things for a little while. It'll be more of a podcast format, so it'll probably be longer, somewhere in the range of 30 minutes or so. So that's why this is more tentative, because I don't know if I'll ever have time to make such a grand thing. But I really want to, just sit down and talk with people about things. There's some really incredible people here that have already grown up in the film industry. There's a guy who lives 2 doors down from me who has a YouTube channel where he vlogs, and he's grown up in the industry, and he just thinks differently. He's grown up looking at things from a cinematographer's angle. And you can just tell when you watch his vlog that he just thinks in shots. He doesn't take in an entire room or whatever. He literally just looks into a place. This is a shot that I need. This is the motion I can portray with this shot. This is what I can do with that. It's really incredible, and I think the more I talk to people like that and about their stories into the film industry, while casually having some random takeout and a movie playing, I think would be really interesting. The reason this is tentative is because, first, I've already mentioned the fact that it would take forever, and second, because I'm not sure of the legal ramifications. I know, Achievement Hunter, Rooster Teeth, whoever's doing that, are doing a thing where they sit down and watch a movie and comments in a la Mystery Science Theater, but I don't specifically know what they have to do to make sure that that's legal. So I'm looking into it. I will let you know if something will become of it, and hopefully it'll be a series that you see regularly here. Then finally, there's another big change that I need to consider, because I don't know. So I'm gonna ask you guys what you think. I'm thinking of changing the channel name. When I first came up with Mikey D, it was really cool for me to have it in leet speak where the numbers were letters. And, that was really cool, and it looked really cool. And for a while I was like, yeah, this is really awesome. And I think it gave myself a bit of uniqueness that I really needed. Moving forward, I feel like it's hurting me more than it's helping me. Because if I ever want to explain to someone, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel, you should check it out. Oh really? What's the name? Well, you see, it's M1K3YD33T. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. And therein lies the problem. I just straight up don't think that people will be able to find the channel if they are genuinely interested in what I have to say with the current channel name. And the revised channel name would be Michael Deet. So, Tyler Oakley has his, Joey Graceffa have that, Cowder France, all that, they just have their names. So, it would be mine. It would just be Michael Deet, and that would be the channel name. And everything would be rebranded as Michael Deet. And it's gonna be weird thinking about it. If it were to happen, again, this is all tentative, but if it were to happen, that would be awesome. If it weren't to happen, probably would be awesome as well, because I have no idea what it will do to me in order to change this channel name, and something that I've held on to from the very beginning. That was when I realized I wanted to have a YouTube channel. It was when I was like, oh my god, Mikey Deet. I can start a YouTube channel now. So Mikey Deet is really the birthplace of my channel, and I don't know if I'm comfortable with giving it away, but we'll find out. So I want you guys to let me know. This is not a decision that's going to happen next week. This is not a decision this is going to take several months. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out if it's something that I can live with or if it's something that I need to change. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I know this has been weird. I know my upload schedule has been irregular lately. It's been because of this. Plus, finals week is next week, so I have to worry about that too. But ultimately, I really hope I'm going to start to be in a better place now that I'm doing what I need to do. with this channel and with my life and just everything. So this, I will admit now, this is a selfish change. This is a change because I need this. This is not a change because I think it'll benefit the channel. This is not a change because I think it'll benefit the viewers. This is literally, I need this to happen for me, so I'm going to do it. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for just allowing me to have this outlet that I need into the world. If you decide to stick with me through all this, man, you are fantastic. And I love you for allowing me to be me and allowing me to do what I need to do. And I promise you that I will do everything I can to make my passion come across clearly through the medium of YouTube and really focus on making this channel great. Making this channel what it needs to be for me and for the viewers and for everyone. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay flirty, my friends. I love you all. Peace.